and it was pretty crazy.
Where'd you go to do that at?
I was at. We had like some people come, so it was. I went
was it
on
like at school?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it was.
We was on like a
That's some
HBCU
racist-
trip.
That's some racist ass
No,
shit.
it wasn't
That
racist.
shit.
It wasn't racist. We was all. It
Let's
was
go
all.
take
I
these
went
black
to a
kids.
We were
built the
all
simulation.
black. No,
Who was in
listen.
control
It was
of that?
black. I'm trying to. Let me explain.
All
Let
right,
me
yeah,
explain.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
explain. Let me explain.
They might as well took you to a
So
cotton
at my
field.
school, listen. So at my
Pixie
school,
corn.
look, we had a
And then
coalition.
actually use it.
No, look, it was good. We had a coalition at my school. All the black kids, we was like, we just want to go on an HBCU trip. I went to a white ass school, so we like let's tour the HBCU, see what we want to do. We had all black staff or whatever. So I guess down there, I don't know who they like. I think they do this a lot. Like, so they had like the people that ran or whatever. So like we was just they did it in a hotel room, like in the conference room. We just all chilling, laughing, thinking we finna just have a conversation. Out of nowhere, a nigga had a whip. I swear to God, ranked that bitch down and was like, "Shut the fuck up." I swear to God. Listen,
And you don't think this was racist?
What?
You don't
that's
think?
not racist though. How is
Because it
that?
was a nigga?
So
No, but we're going like I felt like
No.
that was okay. Listen to this. No,
They're
listen.
trying to make you feel the live experience. No one
No.
wants to feel that, bro.
They want you to feel the hurt, the pain. You're on an HBCU tour
No.
to go see blackness at its greatest, and they gonna take you to a
That's
fucking
sick.
hotel.
I didn't think
not
it was
even
sick.
not even
For
tell
me,
you about it, and out
but-
of nowhere, a nigga come in with a fucking whip talking
And
about.
that's
shut
not
the
where
fuck
our
up.
history starts, which is very.
No, but
And then
nobody
there's so
said
much-
that.
Oh,
no,
yeah, nobody
I
said
think-
that. Nobody said that, right?
That's
Nobody
where
said
it
that.
started.
I just don't
Right.
think
You're
they
making
should have. They
assumptions
shouldn't
now.
have brought.
Like,
They
damn.
shouldn't have brought.
No, I know
you
they
just start on
should
shit.
have. I
They
think
shouldn't have brought
should
a
have.
bunch of
I
black
think they
kids
should have. It was
without
good.
telling them what
It
Did
the
was
some
good.
fight back?
No,
Everybody just went on
because
the-
it was. Listen, I'm trying to tell you how the fucking
Everyone
went
was
down.
like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Listen, so basically, one of our teachers, the teacher, I'm not gonna lie, he was a bitch. They bitched his ass. They told his ass to bend over, and they like raped him like in front of all of us. And
You think this was educational and something you should have experienced?
hell yeah, like for me, I already knew how this shit went down, but we had a lot of like other people of different like Somali, Ethiopians come on a trip, and a lot of them never knew shit like that. So, and
I got a
they're
question.
trying to join the wave now, so they might as well see
You
how.
think
this
they
shit.
doing that to Jewish kids?
What?
It depends on. Are we talking about the real Jews, or are we talking about?
I'm talking about the ones that experienced the Holocaust, right?
Okay.
The aesthetic Jews. You think they take in? Because they have
but
their
can't
they
you
they
go
have their.
see
I would do that. I would want my child to do that.
No,
I don't
but
have an
I'm
issue
saying,
with it.
like, they have-
Personally,
Yeah.
I feel like it's how
Yes,
locked
but
in you are with
they're
yourself
not doing
and your
that.
culture.
They're not
I
like,
feel like
we're
I'm
going on a college trip.
well aware.
Comfortable.
We're going on
Yeah,
a
like,
college
I
trip
know
to
what the
visit
fuck-
Jewish
Yeah.
colleges, and out of nowhere they bring you to a conference room and say, "Nine, shut the fuck up."
No, it wasn't that, but that wasn't the case. Don't make
That's
it
what
seem
you-
like that.
You said
I'm
that
hearing
dude
two
out of
different
nowhere-
opinions,
you
which
said
is
that
his
wasn't the
opinion,
case.
which is your
You
opinion.
said he came out
and
of nowhere with a whip.
He
I think
did,
that-
Shut the
but
fuck
we
up.
went down
Fair,
there to
y'all got
learn
two
too.
different
Like
opinions.
we went to a lot of different like historical sites, a whole bunch of shit. But the main reason was to go see
You
schools.
would have got to rape and do it in front of me, bro. Pineapple.
And then no one was like, "Whoa,
No,
no."
yeah, no,
Pineapples.
motherfuckers could have left. No, they were. Motherfuckers was like, whoa, the whole time. Like they made us like sit. It was crazy.
I'd have been like, "I'm good. I'll meet y'all out front."
Yeah, I'm
No,
uncomfortable.
you could have did
I
that.
don't
You
know.
had the option.
I
On
definitely
you guys when I
personally-
leave for emotional damage. Thanks.
emotional. Damn.
I
It
would have
was-
sued they
It was cool,
traumatized
though,
after
for me.
this.
Shout out to
Nah,
whoever
no
did that.
Them slugs will make them transform, baby. I'm a player. I got game, don't think I'm paying for them. Set them up, I'm paying for this. Levels in my fan base. I walked in the wrong place. Listen, niggas dying for attention and they still don't get a mention.
You already know it's Nell Guap, and you are tuned into Top 3 Podcast. I got DonDonTheGreat with us, and Aaliyah in the building, and Jack just had his baby boy, so congratulations
Can we
to
get a
him.
hand clap for that?
Yeah, period, yeah. So that's why he can't be here. That's understandable. Me, I don't show up because I was asleep. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I be wilding. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I just want to say sorry to y'all as a whole because I be doing that a lot. And
It's okay, bro. It's
I'm working on
summertime
it.
and you're lit.
Yeah, bro, I'm
So-
lit.
Definitely okay.
Definitely heavy on the lid.
Yeah, and I think it's
Thanks.
fun too that we've been having like different versions of the
Yeah.
hosts,
Facts.
Yeah.
like just in and out. Like I think this is the first time with just us two. Yup.
Be busy, so it's
So-
kind of good that we have 3 hosts. Yeah. Facts.
But yeah,
let's get more into you though.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about like just say your past 3 years and how much you've grown or what has changed, just for those who don't know.
Okay. So
Sorry,
going
that
back,
was a long question.
no. I'm gonna say going back 3 years.
Okay.
I was actually just gaming, just chilling, enjoying myself.
what
in
you used
my
to play?
Isolation. Arc Evolve. It's a PvP, very toxic game. You know, you raid people, breaking their cribs, take their dinos.
Pineapples.
It's like Rust, if y'all ever heard
Raid?
of Rust. Yes, raid. Like
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like,
kicking through
Okay,
doors,
raid.
Yeah.
Raid. I was gonna say, I'm a
Yeah.
little scared of you now.
No.
What you
Not-
into?
No, not like that. But
Okay.
at that time, I was just enjoying myself and chilling. And then I had a neighbor that moved in. His name Tommy. He heard a couple of my songs, and he was like, "Bro, you should do music or whatever."
right.
And he didn't know I already did it. So like, I just wanted to show him that it ain't really hard to get back into. So starting last year in November, I kind of started being more committed to music and jumping back into it, and ever since then, been dropping a tape every month. So
what like ties you into music? Like,
I would say my father, Dwayne Moran. He was listening to music a lot growing up, and we didn't really have that father-son relationship where we would have them conversations. So in order for me to kind of like get in tune with him and talk to him, I started to write music, to have like a connection, and then he would listen to the songs, and we have something to talk about.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the whole reason why I'm actually like creating music. And still to this day, he still say like, that ain't the song. And I think it's just his way to keep me going.
Yeah. You kind of want to like finally get that.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
the
I'm ready to move on.
Right, no.
Like, yo, like, it's I'm
Yeah.
ready to move
dope,
on, yo.
though.
But
That's dope.
yeah.
Like, that's super dope. Cause I kind of communicate with my bad. I communicate with like music too.
Facts.
But I'm learning to use my words. But like if I'm irritated or something, you gonna hear this song that's going through what I'm going through. Like you know how the ladies like you get into it with your lady
in the
she wanna
car
play
instantly.
Keisha Cole or something
Tink.
like.
I'm
Yeah.
all
Keep
about
them
that.
out.
At that point, let me drive.
Yeah, don't even let her drive.
Let me
her-
drive.
Yeah, niggas. I'm sorry, niggas. They be speeding when you just piss them off. He finna drop you off. Like, damn,
I don't get no
you
fuck.
don't
Crash.
usually
So if y'all hear this, y'all hear this out there, males, hey,
Don't do that.
Take the wheel.
Bro, did y'all see?
Crash.
No, pause. Did y'all see that lady that just killed all them people? She was
Yeah,
arguing
bro.
with her nigga.
What?
So she arguing with her nigga. Bitch was going like 100 miles an hour. It was a red light, slammed and like into people like right at a gas station. The cars blew up on fire. It was like a baby that fell out.
Oh my!
She got charged with like 8 counts of murder.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy that she was just probably irritated,
Yeah.
arguing.
Yeah, she tried to kill herself.
Yeah.
She tried to kill herself at an intersection. So
Damn,
she
that's
hit the
fucked
gas,
up.
tried to hit the gas station, killed, I want to say 6 people, injured
Oh
a bunch
my
more.
God.
A lady, a witness, she
Yeah.
said she was at the gas station. She said the baby flew in like landed right in front of her.
What the
Out the
fuck?
car.
How you try to kill
And she
yourself
survived.
and end up
And
killing
then
6
she's
people?
alive,
She survived.
though.
And she's alive.
That's the crazy part,
Bro, like,
Yep.
you
she's
try
a
to
nurse.
kill yourself, you kill all these people. Now you just gonna sit in the cell.
Like,
Yeah.
and whole time, like, a lot of people are probably thinking, like, oh, she should have died. But, like, I'm looking like, it's God is, like, that's a way for her to make, like, her
Amen.
punishment. Like,
Amen.
to suffer, because you got to live with that on your conscience, especially in a place that's isolated, where you in there, 23 hours out the day, probably, like, there's no escaping that.
But then
Hey,
that's
now,
also
try
like
to keep the mic right by your guys'
Okay,
mouth.
I'm sorry.
that goes into just like even the reason a lot of mental health issues like that shit is deep. Like that shit is crazy. I mean, I never felt like I wanted to kill myself over no nigga, but I've been a little crazy.
Yeah, no, I think
know?
everybody goes
Yeah.
through that too, and like, yeah, I just
It needs to be talked about more and like
Yeah,
recognized
dude.
because of shit like that. You know.
Yeah, it do need to. Okay, and this is probably the first podcast where I'm gonna speak on this, but I feel like it ain't nothing to hide because we are who we are. But at one point in time in my life, I was actually admitted to a mental institution, and it was crazy because I went there and I checked myself in, because like I just didn't feel right. I didn't feel healthy mentally.
Yeah.
You know, a lot was going on as far as like depression, anxiety, bipolar, with just people around, loved ones dying and stuff like that.
That's terrible.
So I'm in there and I was in there for 2 weeks, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I gotta get out of here. And they was like, no, we ain't gonna let you out. You on emergency hold. So then I ended up standing there for 2 months, and then they diagnosed me with schizophrenia, psychosis, bipolar, depression, anxiety. They diagnosed me with all these things: high blood pressure, low like.
How long ago was this?
This was like.
Were you vegan at this time?
No, I was not vegan at this time. And then the pills they had me on, made me eat double portion meals. Like they were fattening me up. I went in there like 160. Came out at two something. Like,
how was the process? Like, can you take me through the process of checking in? Like, what did all the things they made you do to even like diagnose you?
I mean, I would sit around. It would be a room of like psychologists or psychiatrists or these type of doctors, and they would just ask me questions. And I guess the answers that I gave back kind of helped them diagnose me. But the way I look at it, I'm kind of tapped into like a source of information, and certain information shouldn't be, you know, exposed, you know. And then once you talk about certain things, they want to classify you as crazy. Yeah. You know, or he's mentally ill or something wrong with him or whatever.
So what's like a question that they asked you?
They were asking me like, how do I feel about certain things in life, and I would express it, and I was like, I don't feel it's okay for people to know more about another culture than to know about their own whereabouts. Like, you know more about where we come from, but you don't know nothing about where you come from. And in the hospital they were like, oh, you got high blood pressure, and I was like, maybe I got high blood pressure because I'm black, you know, and you want my blood pressure to be low like yours. Like, that's like that was just my mind.
That's
like,
real though.
Like, and actually, it'd be like Kanye, like he's so crazy. Or like I read something and I don't know the source. I wish I knew the source, but like the most holiest person, I could be just their statement. I don't really know. It's not mine, but the most holiest person is.
I got you.
One that's like the whole world is against, basically, or like you don't fit in nowhere, basically.
Right, and it's not even that you're not fitting in. It's just like the whole process, or just the whole like health system in itself, and the way that they do things. It's kind of weird, like just like how you said, like they classified you
schizophrenia, psychosis, bipolar, depression, and anxiety.
So today, do you feel like you have any of those things that they classified you with today?
I looked into schizophrenia, and I feel like that's kind of like
a little extreme. Yeah,
because in foreign countries, schizophrenia is actually a gift. You can it's like people that can like kind of see into like the future a little bit, you know. And here in America, it's a illness, which is kind of confusing. But then you look at a lot of stuff here in other places, it's like that. As far as like fruits and vegetables and the stuff that we eat here versus in London or something like that. But as far as that hospital and the schizophrenia diagnosis, I don't want to say I feel that way, but I recognize that I do have a conscience. Yeah. You know, and I feel we all have a conscience. Like, we're just living in a physical realm. Yeah,
like, there's some people that's walking around that don't have a conscience. Like, they can't hear themselves talking, which is so weird to me because I wouldn't know how to operate, because you basically just doing, like, you're not stopping to think, like, you're not having little jokes with yourself, like, you know how you make yourself laugh or something, like, they don't have that. That's so weird to me.
Yeah, and then they would say you crazy or something wrong with you for having that,
because they're not experiencing.
Yeah,
and that's I don't feel like that's okay.
It's not. But like, I do think, instead of like them like just diagnosing you and like just making it, oh, you're on an emergency hold kind of thing.
How can they even diagnose a person
more of like
that quick?
Like an educational thing, like how can I, like what can I do with this, or like this? You get what I'm saying?
Instead of like him just sitting there just staring at himself or whatever the case is.
They try to give you pills. Oh my gosh, the pills were
not it. I wanted to go to
This is in like 2000. I want to say 17. Like 2017, I believe this is when it happened.
And you got to take them, right?
Yeah, like around the time when I got out of high school, yeah. And then and then right when I got out the hospital, I signed with Water Entertainment, you know, and then start touring and stuff like that. So for me to be diagnosed with schizophrenia, all these mental illness, but still be able to, function. You feel me?
Highly function. Highly function.
Yeah, highly function. It's just the thought process that they didn't understand, because I was saying stuff like island of Patmos, the Caucasus Mountains. I was speaking on an Anunnaki. I was speaking
they didn't
on,
think you could
talk a little bit.
like
talk
that.
a little bit more on that stuff. Like, you
I
don't
mean,
gotta go too in depth.
I was about to say, because I don't want to make nobody like uncomfortable or you know, or feel like feel upset. But there's a reason.
This is our narrative.
Is this our narrative?
Yeah, so go ahead.
Facts. He's not lying.
We control this.
We control this.
He's not lying.
I'm already getting funk from the other little podcast, but you know, that's what comes with it.
Shout out to that other one
it,
though, but this ain't that.
Exactly when you're not really when you're speaking on different shit that, because motherfuckers gonna talk about the same shit every day. We not trying to hear that, so we want you to come pop your shit.
This is
talk
top
about
3
whatever.
in this bitch.
Yeah.
Can we get a rah-rah?
I ain't gonna
But if you're not comfortable, also be comfortable. So it's up to you.
I ain't gonna say too much. I just say, you know, really look into your culture and really think why when Obama came into the presidential seat, why Black Americans was really getting gunned down like dogs and being put on camera, but there was no other culture being gunned down like dogs and being put on camera. And there's a reason behind that. If Asians was being gunned down like dogs and put on camera, Japan, Tokyo, they coming for them. Somalians or Ethiopians, Africans coming for them. You feel me?
You know what? One thing my mentor said, he told me straight up, shout out to Kyle Rucker, he said that we're the only culture that hasn't went to war for ourselves.
Bro,
Asians went to war for themselves. White people went to war for themselves.
Yeah, but we're
if you the only people that haven't went to war for themselves.
We're not.
And there's a reason.
We don't know war.
We don't have a like how they be like, oh, we give y'all boats and y'all go back to Africa. That's not the thing. We don't have
we're
foreigners.
Evolved Africans, so we're not like.
Yeah, Africans damn near don't even like Americans. Like Black Americans, they don't even fuck with them for real.
Yeah, they don't. And
so
first,
melanin.
It's just the culture. It's just the culture. I don't think that they don't fuck with us because like they think that about us too. Like that we don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more of like a culture thing, and I feel like the oppressors want us to think that way against each other.
I know who Willie Lynch is.
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro. And the Jim Crow, the whole Jim Crow.
But when you think, I think. Like book, about how to.
What if we all sat down and made our book about? Okay, we see what we all know what the fuck is wrong. So what are we about? We make our own shit.
Yeah, we do have modern day
really
freedom writers though. Like we do.
You can't even say shit like that. Like you can't even go out and say that you really finna make a change because now.
Yeah, no, you can't. Like the NAACP, like they're really like secretive, like really locked in. Just because a lot of shit. Like, from the Black Panthers, like, nobody knew what the fuck they had going on. Like, if you knew somebody was in Black Panthers, like, you wouldn't know just from, like, seeing them outside. Because a motherfucker could really, like, tear that shit down. Because the shit, like, that they do behind closed doors is, like, matrimony. Right. To them folks. So, they don't, you got to keep that shit on a low. For real, for real. Yeah. And just put in work.
I was just saying, basically, like, how... these are my thoughts and like how I feel like Black people, we were placed here on this rock to like do stuff with the pyramids, to engineer the pyramids, because the pyramids they transposition or triangulate on other planets, and anything that's triangle transfer energy. What's square traps energy, so prison traps your energy, a coffin traps your energy. Triangle transfers energy, and that's a pyramid. That's why they can't be replicated to this day.
Wow.
And that's another reason why America is how it is, and it's not any other place in the world like America, because we are here.
That's deep.
You know.
You just fucked my head up.
I'm taking it in.
Okay.
Yeah, he just fucked my head up.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm into this, and that's just stuff I want to talk on the podcast. So thank you for coming. Like, bro,
no
weird,
problem,
bro. You weird, bro. I fuck with that.
Nell's a part of the tinfoil hat.
Yes,
too.
bro, I really am. I swear I be on all of it. So
But
I knew that, like, a square, like, and then, like, everything they try to make square, especially in America, because, they want that negative energy to stay. And all that.
To
like,
trap it,
Yeah.
They can't transfer, can't get out, you know. And then you got to think about, we don't have, our prisons aren't rehabilitations.
They're not
you
at
know,
all.
they're not to help the people. It's to condition them, you know.
They're working for who
It's
needs to
slavery.
work for though.
Yeah, it is another
Modern-day
form of
slavery.
slavery.
Yeah.
You lose all your rights.
That's the
literally
goal.
is.
Yeah, but like,
that's the only way you can be a slave is if you become. If
Yeah,
you go
it
to
literally
jail,
says that.
you
Like
are not a
in the
free person.
Constitution.
You are now a product of the United States government. Once you go to jail, you're not a person
ID
anymore.
number.
You're a product, and you're a slave. You're going to do slave labor. Go up there, build that road, build this town. We're gonna build a whole economical structured city around keeping you where you're at. You're gonna feed generations. Go do it.
But and that's what I mean though. Like, I feel like now a lot of us are like waking up and like really starting to understand that
Big facts on that.
that we're allowing people, humans like us, to control us and dictate what we do when we have the free will to defy our own
Whatever.
creator.
Yeah.
You have the power to defy your own creator. So why do you give and bend to another human that can bleed like you? Like, you're putting that authority above, up basically above the creator, because if the creator put you here for like.
So what are some like main things that you like want? Like, what would I wouldn't say like a perfect world, or like what are some
Things that can help the world, make it better, a little better.
Or let's just say the United States. Let's start here.
Okay, let's start where we at.
United States,
Okay. First thing first, I would say with how they run school
Just
or
with
whatever
black people.
with black people.
Yeah.
She said just with black people. I'm a
Yeah,
one for
like
all
that,
type of
so-
person. I want to be like the creator. I feel
Okay,
you know
cool.
he's
I
not
like
even
that
good
view.
to the wicked. I mean, he's good to the wicked too. But
Okay.
I would say implementing astrology inside schools. Because we go through life trying to find that one person, that person we're compatible with, and we always look up on the internet, be like, oh, who is this Leo compatible with this Sagittarius? But we never look up who are our enemies. I believe back like centuries ago, millenniums ago, that people were born under the stars and born under certain times because they wanted a certain type of child with personalities, you know. But without astrology, you can't really figure that out and know like how to maneuver through life. But and then it kind of goes against like the Bible, because it's the stars. You know, if you can't really believe the Bible, then believe the stars. It's crazy how like that works. You know.
Yeah, all my drops, for those who don't really know, is based off either like spirituality or astrology. So like this
That's
drop was
lit.
called Venus. The moon in Leo just moved in Venus, but I like somebody that's Venus.
Okay.
I mean, no, I like somebody that's a Leo, so that's why like my drops are like super like they teaching people, because not everybody knows that Venus was the first female and planet, blah blah blah. Like, people don't know stuff about that, so they might want to go research it, because like literally all my drops are based off either the planets, astrology, or like spirituality, like I said. So that should be like
That's dope.
my drops is really planned. Like, people don't know that about me, but
Definitely support.
I
yo.
like that you that you mentioned that, because there's a lot of stuff in the schools that they basically condition you in the schools too. Like, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
I think
another
they
type of
should
prison.
take away. I think it's the pipeline to prison.
Yeah.
I think just taking away that whole structure of school and the should be out. But
Your first teachers are your parents, and they take that away from you. Spend more time in
at
school
school
than
and
you
in
do
school
than at
Yeah.
home, exactly.
Yeah.
And then
You
they're
get
at
home,
work,
dinner,
maybe
sleep.
so you might not even see your parents
Yeah,
down there throughout the
like,
week. Like,
yeah,
some
it's-
people, it gets that treacherous because they know what they're doing. Like,
yeah,
even when they try to split up the black man and the black woman, like black love and actually creating a union, like that's super powerful in
Facts.
these times of days, because like everybody feel like they can just be with multiple people. Like, you can have you can have that too, but I'm just saying, like, that foundation,
Just that
where there's
structure,
two
yeah.
in the house, and
and I think social
Yeah.
media just don't make it no better.
social media makes it worse.
Oh yeah.
But
we are waking up. I think like this new
We are.
generation, or like something.
we're like real radicals.
We are,
like
yeah.
we're very much
Real rebels.
We don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, they didn't give a fuck back then because they did some shit. Like,
I feel like
Yeah.
we're
It
all
has
ready to
some
watch it
members.
burn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, damn
Yeah.
near just like the George Floyd
rebuild,
shit and
like-
shit, like, and
Yeah,
rebuild.
and rebuild. That's what
yeah.
we're waiting on.
Yeah.
Like, you hear millennials talk all the time. Oh, I can't wait for the next house crisis so I can get my house.
mm.
From all
Facts.
you-
Like,
from all
we're
you fucking
we're
boomers
real
who fucked everything up.
hustlers.
Yeah.
We're real hustlers. Like,
we
our
are
generation,
thinking,
We're like,
Yeah, because
we're outspoken. We're more like fuck the rules. We don't give a fuck about all this extra shit. Like
got
no
too much information.
Yeah. They can't really hide nothing like from this generation. That's why they're starting to come out with aliens and stuff that people been trying to like
all that shit.
Out.
Yeah,
for sure. All right, let's
get
get back.
Let's
it happens. It happens. It happens, yo. It happens.
Random topics, which I always love, low key, because like
that be the best content.
You've been on a lot of podcasts, right?
Yes,
so like,
how do you feel about this vibe? Like,
I love this vibe. I love this vibe a lot.
I think, because
I'm rocking with it a lot.
Yeah, we don't really go for the strictly like interview type layout where we know a lot about you. Like we can tap more into you as long as you like, and as long as you're comfortable with telling us what you feel me. But like we like to kind of stare off a little bit. Like we
that's
talk
good.
About like eating ass and shit. Like would you eat ass?
No, I would not eat ass. No. That's unsanitary. That's.
You said it's unsanitary?
Yeah, that's ass. That's where you're. And then you gotta think people are what they eat. So if they're eating dick, okay.
But
well, I'm vegan.
You're not literally eating ass.
You just gotta lick it, bro.
This one's for Jack.
So you're not eating ass.
I always ask your game.
It's the movement.
If Jack was here, he would be so happy right now because I think you're like the first one besides him that said no.
Yeah,
we were winning over here.
Wait, Louis said he's gonna eat ass.
No, we didn't ask. This
we didn't ask.
Okay, I was about to say Scorpio.
It would be a little too awkward. It would be a little too awkward to ask
we didn't ask
Louis
him.
in that moment.
He was too deep into we couldn't even get
we didn't ask
you see how I transitioned to eating ass smoothly. I couldn't transition over there. But back to the show.
Our question, we gotta ask that every time.
No,
bro.
No.
Shit. So him and Jack, no.
Not I.
So you talked about a little bit about you are what you eat. You said you're a vegan.
You're a vegan. Tell us about that.
I ain't gonna say. I'm not so much proud of it. But I'm happy, and I'm not satisfied. I would say that too.
Why is that?
Because I had the chance to experience alkaline, that diet, which is electric foods, and Nikola Tesla project. He was finding out that humans are walking electricity, and electric actually opening up your pineal gland, and you can start using your chi, your kai, your energy. Energy never dies, and we're literally walking wireless energy. But like I was saying, like you are what you eat, and I feel like a lot of spirits and mythical entities, they don't interact with us because our bodies release a certain stench because of what we eat, and none will want to come in contact with that. Like if they didn't create deodorant stuff to cover up the stuff that we eat and we release out of our pores, wouldn't nobody want to be around nobody like that's eating dead stuff all day and drinking cow milk when the baby cows don't even drink the milk after a certain point. Like it's all foreign, people third party to get the sources of nutrition and stuff that they need when it's already placed in the fruits and stuff because the animals are eating it and you're eating the animal for the nutritions, which is it's middleman.
That is true. A lot of people, they don't understand how food really affects your body and like how you act.
Yeah, you literally are what you eat for real.
Healthy body, healthy mind. And shout out to health is wealth. Like that's real. And information is worth more than money. So people what is
health is wealth? Like
health is wealth. That's
they give resources.
I'm not gonna take from that, but that's one of the homeboys clothing brand, health is wealth. But far as like my meaning of it, I was alkaline at the time and I was promoting certain type of foods like avocado oil, grapeseed oil, sesame seed toasted oil, because we're not supposed to use vegetable oil and all that other oil to cook because it can't cook high heat. And just smoothies, like just a lot of alkaline stuff I was promoting at the time. So like I was definitely tapped into that health is wealth, and then it became like a brand that I seen, and I think that's cool, yo.
So how was it like? Sorry to interrupt.
No.
How was it like eating out and like being around family? Was it hard? Because I know like I be wanting to go on diets, but like when I be with my mom, like she don't think about my diet.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like in the house, she don't make like did you have like any peer pressure?
Humans are selfish. I'm gonna put that out there. We are human. Humans are selfish. We make mistakes. But I at a point in time, I wouldn't allow people in my place that would bring meat. You know, they'd be like, I'm bring my own food. I know you vegan food, and I'm like, I can't watch you kill yourself. I can't watch you harm your body, harm yourself, because that's what you're doing. You're putting chemicals into your body, and if I'm sitting there watching you do it, I'm just as guilty. You know, so like how he just drunk his little Monster drink. I feel that pain, bro. I feel that. I feel that pain, man. But it's deep, yo. You start to unlock. They say we got 5 senses, but we really got like 360. So like, and empathy is one of them.
3 plus 6 is 9.
This bitch fact statistic.
How many?
3 plus 6 is 9.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah. Hey, on my
Sorry,
Cash App
sorry,
card, I
man.
actually got that 369 because you can customize it. Got it 369 with the triangle in the middle of the 6 with the eye.
Oh, okay. That's
Like,
hard.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, 369. He got me ready to talk about that. Area
Wow,
51.
my next drop gonna
That's
be
6.
all
Area
triangles.
51. That's
Yeah,
6.
let's talk
A
about
triangle hoodie.
Let's talk about
The sleeves gonna be triangle. I'm
talk
so
about this new
serious.
album right here, the 666.
Yeah, what's going down?
Yeah.
So 666 actually dropped in June. June is apparently the 6th month. So I dropped it in June and with 6 songs. The producers, one of them are from the USA. The rest of them are from Germany, Britain, and London. Shout out to Fuck the System and Liam.
Fuck the system.
On me, shout out to them. Honcho, Soul. So 666, I basically drop in every tape around sacred geometry, and it has to equal 3, 6, or 9. 3, 6, or 9 is the protectors of the physical realm. So 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18, 1 plus 8 is 9 using sacred geometry. People, they try to like tell us 666 is the devil and all that or whatever, you know? But even when you turn 666 upside down and it's 9 plus 9 plus 9, 9 plus 9 is 18 plus a 9 is 27, 2 plus 7 is 9. So even 666 equal 9, and even 999 equal 9. Yes, and so like even in angel numbers, 111 is 3, 222 is 6, 444 is 3, because 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. You know, you use it. So any form of communication is a language, and behind every and behind every language is a numeric volume system. I don't know if y'all ever check out the movie Pi.
Oh,
It's with this guy that goes crazy chasing numbers, you know, because like numbers is the original language. Any architects, you know, they're when they're designing layouts for buildings, it's actually 9, like, because every shape equals 9. So it's real powerful. Like, and I study sacred geometry, astrology, alchemy, and I'm trying to get into physics.
Why didn't you go to school for that?
Because you can teach yourself.
Right.
You can. I ain't gonna take from the schools and stuff like that, but I feel like schools kind of teach the same. They haven't evolved.
Right.
You
But
know?
I mean, I'm saying like you said you went to school, right? For the 7 months.
I went to, but I wasn't okay. So
did you not know this information then?
I'm not gonna say.
I was gonna ask
in
you
that physics or
too.
anything?
Like, is there a point in your life or anything that made you want to get more into like spirituality and learning more about yourself and stuff? Because like for me, it was like a point.
We global.
No cap.
Hey,
Sorry.
Google the name.
My phone had to tell me. I don't know why. Hey, you already know. We global.
But what was that
He
moment?
came through right there. Shout out Slam.
Oh, God, that's Slim for sure. That's Slim for sure. But hey, yeah, like something that like that's crazy.
No, you were saying
he just threw me off, and I'm talking about if there's a point in your life that kind of make you like okay, reset, like
Try to
like
put
you
the
said,
mic by
like
your
change your diet or
The mic.
sorry, like
No, you
change
good,
your
you good.
diet, like shit like that. Like
what was the point? I'm sorry. I just wanted to hear you. You said it was a point in your life.
oh for me,
Yeah.
when Jamel died. Yeah, so I was probably like 16, 15. Like I was still like hanging out, and like that made me want to start drinking and smoking more. I did that for like a year, and like, but I was like, nah, switched up my like circle, everything, and just locked in with myself.
Take notes, yo. Like, cause when a lot of us go through heartache and pain, we usually vent with the wrong type of tools. We use the wrong tools to vent and to release that pain, like alcohol, drugs, and stuff that it's gonna be. It probably get you through the moment, but deep down eternal, it's really not. It's hurting you even more. You know, meditate. Eat some alkaline food. I ain't gonna say vegan food because it's stuff in it that I wouldn't approve of. But
alkaline.
You know, like
alkaline.
A healthy body, healthy mind. So if you hurt up here, you know, clean up here. You know, clean down here, and this will be good. But you said I didn't go to like school for it, or
you just wasn't like. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I feel like a lot of us, we don't really know, like we want things in life, but there's sometimes I feel like God or the creator, you know, however y'all want to, you know, look at it out there, will put you in certain situations, you know, that you have to go through in order to get to where you want to be at in life, you know, so then you can have them type of tools and have that tough skin, you know. So I went to Studio 4 for music. But I ended up creating a high school store, accumulating $100K, and creating music there. But my passion became business. I became business minded and stuff like that. So, and then at 18, I would say my conscious came is when I recognized this conscious in my mind and started giving me information that I needed to look into. And instead of me like,
I feel like you kind of have the answers in yourself. Like,
you just look within yourself. You feel me? It's there, and to do that, isolate yourself. Like, be still, let the world move around you, and you'll learn so much. Yeah, you'll learn so much. Like it'll come to you.
Yeah,
you know?
When you isolate yourself and go in hermit mode, that's kind of when it too, like everything good started finally coming. Cause like I'm alone right now, I'm sad, but like when you really isolate, lock in with yourself. The answers, everything just start coming. Like With you ain't even have to do too much to get it either. It'd be crazy, but once you lock in with yourself, I think
that's crazy.
But to answer your question, the reason I didn't get into like astrology and numerology and study, you know, the body and all that, because I was scared when I first found out that information. I was still indulging in eating meat and consuming dairy products and smoking tobacco and stuff like that. I was very. I would say I was just very misinformed. I was misguided, you know, like, you know, disrespect to my pops, but he gave me my first cigarette, you know. So like, you know, you gotta, like, our parents is even conditioned, you know, like he wasn't thinking that was bad. He think, you know, he just wanted to probably bond or something, you know. He wanted to try to bond, but at the same time, I was afraid of the information that was just dropped off on me, and I didn't want to look into it.
Yeah, I feel you.
But
that's real though.
You can't escape, you know, who you are. You can't run from it. I'm supposed to run for president. That's why I got a clean record, but I ain't really trying to.
That. Yeah,
I ain't trying to, you know. No, not now. I'm too young. I'm too young.
Even if you was, I would not want to be the president of this country.
It's some things that you don't want to do, but you have to do. You know, like if you got that voice, you know, and the people believe in you, and it's some things that you have to, like John F. Kennedy got his top blown off for speaking the truth. We need more presidents that's gonna speak the truth.
You think Donald Trump spoke the truth?
I think Donald Trump getting he gets like a bad name.
He speaks his mind
because he speaks his mind,
and he's not political. He's economical. He's somebody that would never allow America to be in the situations that it's in, far as with gas, inflation, everything going up. And he was the 45th president, which is 9. So I'm big on 9. You know, so hey. You know, shit. I don't like what's going on right now.
Facts.
Do y'all like what's going on? I don't like what's going on right now.
Who'd you vote for?
I actually voted for Donald Trump, and that was my first time ever voting in my life.
I didn't vote for Donald Trump. I voted for Kanye.
Well, I actually got into it with a bunch of people because I was like,
we're doomed.
If every single black person sat down and did not vote, I feel like the United States would go a little crazy. They'll be in a frenzy a little bit because we all as a whole sat down on a day that we could have voted and just chose not to vote. Not a single black person. I don't care if you half black, 38%, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
They already do.
Sit your ass down. And then I just feel like
a lot of black people don't vote.
That is an experiment. And I feel like they would go crazy.
It's electronic,
especially
now,
this
though.
year. This year, what? I think this is our
But they trying
local. This is local. So
didn't that already happen?
Yeah, that's the local one. I think.
No, I think
it's coming up.
It's November. I thought it's November every year.
No, that's
they vote on my birthday, November 2nd, every 4 years.
The primaries.
Yeah, the primaries.
So the primaries is
It already happened or it's coming up?
it already happened.
Damn, I didn't even vote. My
Yeah,
bad.
and the primaries.
But
So that's like all the Democrats.
Yeah.
Like
I
who
wanted
the
to vote.
person who gonna win?
Shout out
that
to
party.
my auntie Rena Moran.
She was running.
Yeah.
Damn.
what was she running for?
I think she, no, wait. So at the time Trump was running, she was running like for office. She's Democrat.
She was
for
running
office.
for president.
No.
What was she like? Yeah, what was she
like
running
Congress, like in the
you
I don't have
you're
too
not
much.
sure
I don't
of
have
her-
too much information on it.
Yeah.
But it has something to do with the Capitol
Okay.
in St.
So
Paul.
probably like a senate or.
Yeah, state senate, like something like that for her own area, which is like Dale.
Or the mayor or.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Like it's a couple.
District attorney, not a district attorney.
Representative.
Yeah, representative.
There you
That's
go.
what it is.
Yeah.
Thank
There
you.
you go. Oh,
You was
man.
right about. You was right about November.
Oh, so it is in
It's-
November?
It is in November.
Yeah,
I don't like
so
politics
make
at
sure.
We just had city like state
Yeah, we
stuff.
had a city.
Yeah, no,
We just had
the-
a bunch of state stuff.
They trying to get rid of abortion. So
so
before
whoever win the
you
primary-
leave,
So
say you got 10 kids, you married, you got 10 kids. You don't want to have another one, so you're gonna send her to the clinic.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Who's gonna send who to the clinic?
Listen to the scenario. It's a scenario.
Okay.
It's a
Scenario.
hypothetical.
Hypothetical. All right.
Boom. You married. You got 10 kids.
10 kids.
All of them is in middle school and up. You want to pop another one out, or is you sending her to the abortion clinic? But boom, they took away abortions. So like
It's a
Wait,
at the
horrible
same
example.
time. So
Wait,
That's a horrible.
that's a
example.
terrible example.
You better
That's
keep
wait.
that
How does that work? Wait,
keep the kid.
you said so
10 kids.
they already got 10 kids.
Yeah.
Why not just have another one? Like, you got 10 kids.
You made it work with 10.
No.
And then now you talking about.
Then
Then
taken
you
away
said they
from
all
us.
middle school. They all middle school age.
Oh,
Right, you
shit.
might as
So
well.
they can watch the kid while you gotta
Right.
work and shit. You know.
Oh shit. Okay,
Chanel,
that
where were you
backfired.
going?
I was going
Sorry.
where I was going
Sorry.
with
It's okay. It's okay.
where I was
Yeah.
going with it is don't let them ban abortion.
Man.
That's wild.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other reasons why they shouldn't do it.
Yeah, there's
I-
a bunch of reasons.
The reason why, do y'all know the real reason why they want to ban abortion?
Because white people are dying.
Rapidly.
Yeah.
Okay. So for a long
Why are
time,
you laughing?
we
Girl, I
have
ain't
found
gonna
out
lie,
that they're like they're going. I ain't gonna say extinct or anything, but we understand that white makes more white babies and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And with just 3 black people, they can literally change the world because our sperm is unlimited. We don't have to wait 9 months to reproduce and stuff like that. So with just 3 black males, can literally eradicate different races
Yeah.
breeding with their women and stuff like that. So that's another reason why I feel like a lot of these other countries and people are against us. Growing up, Indian girl was like, I can't date you, my father. Like different culture girls, Asian girls like, I can't. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what the fuck?
Us
Ooh.
that you don't even think like, cause you're brown too, or like you got the
And
same
just,
nose as me.
yeah, from
or-
what they hear, like, in
Yeah.
the media,
Fuck.
like in
Yeah,
Japan.
propaganda.
Yeah, Japan, they still got motherfucking, it's like a lot of Somali people that are enslaved there. in
That's
Japan.
crazy.
Oh, there's slavery everywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Some
for
form
sure.
of it.
For
Some-
sure, but like
I'm talking
it's
legit.
just
Like
crazy
even in
that-
Africa, the slave
Yeah,
route,
of
slave
course.
trade is heavy right now.
It's
It's
just-
really bad
It's
all
weird.
over.
Do y'all know who started slavery?
We did.
Mm-mm.
I
We
feel
we
like
we
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 sold
just we just
each
we just
other
marketed. We well, I ain't gonna say we because it wasn't us, but the people that brought us people like us on
What
boats.
do you mean by
They just
who
made a
started
profit on
slavery?
it.
Like-
Who started slavery?
Was
Like,
it the Moors?
person or-
and the people in?
I just want to hear the answer.
or my opinion? I'm putting it like that.
What's
It's
your
my opinion. I feel it was the
Middle Eastern?
Middle Eastern, the Saddam Arabian families, because they are the richest in the world. Like they're the richest in the fucking
High
world.
five. Listen, let me
They
tell
have
you.
melanin. They can move in the sun. You feel me? Motherfuckers wasn't they wasn't moving in the
You think white people was
man.
could figure
Stop
that out?
playing.
that would be
They
that's
didn't
Stop
even
playing.
really. You think white people came down here? To
all that you see in like music execs and shit and like just
And then-
yeah, bro. Everybody's Arabian.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then you see
They're-
how they just
they
come over
actually
here,
run the
You gotta-
rich
world.
as hell,
You gotta
automatically.
think
It's not
for-
even
But
the white
anyway,
people.
This is why I think
You talking about his oil? It's oil.
For a long,
us.
Everything.
For a
bro.
long
They sold us in the beginning. They're from
For a
the
long time.
if
beginning.
you look at the
Only
east
them.
side of
They-
Africa, like
On my soul.
I don't know.
It was only them for a very long time.
I never
remember
heard that one, but now that I'm thinking about it, that makes the most sense.
It does.
That makes
but
the most sense.
I do think
That's just my opinion.
but
That's
I don't
just
think
his opinion,
they
but
were like I don't consider them like
JJ Fish, Hooks, you
Yeah.
gotta really look.
I don't
and-
consider them like melanated though. Like I mean they are.
It's
but
enough
they're-
for them to stand in the sun.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
the people in the Middle East, they do come from the same region as Caucasians, the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah.
But,
They're yellow.
They're still over there.
Mhm.
You know,
48
Yeah.
shades.
and yes, everybody did come from Africa. So, yeah, they're right there. They were one of the people who would be like, nah, I like it here. They were the first people to be like, fuck with this.
I did a slave simulation before about
What?
Yeah, about like we were getting on the ship to come here, and it was pretty crazy.
Where'd you go to do that at?
I was at.
I would
We
be
had like some
scared.
people come, so it was. I
Was it
went
like
on a.
at school?
Yeah,
Yeah, I bet it was.
we was on like a
That's some
HBCU
racist-
On my
trip.
soul,
That's some
like-
racist
Like,
ass
No,
shit.
it wasn't
That
racist.
shit-
It wasn't.
Nah.
We was all. It
Let's
was
go
all.
take
I
these
went
black
to
kids.
We
We
were
built the
all
simulation.
black. No,
Who was in
listen. It
control
was
of that?
black. I'm trying to. Let me explain.
All
Let me
right, yeah,
explain.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
explain. Let me explain.
They might as well took you to a
So
cotton
at my
field.
school, listen. So at my
Fix some
school,
corn.
look, we had a
And then actually
coalition.
use it.
No, look, it was good. We had a coalition at my school. All the black kids, we was like, we just want to go on an HBCU trip. I went to a white ass school, so we like let's tour the HBCU, see what we want to do. We had all black staff or whatever. So I guess down there, I don't know who they like. I think they do this a lot. Like, so they had like the people that ran or whatever. So we was just they did it in a hotel room, like in the conference room. We just all chilling, laughing, thinking we finna just have a conversation. Out of nowhere, a nigga had a whip. I swear to God, ranked that bitch down and was like, "Shut the fuck up." I swear to God. Listen,
And you don't think this was racist?
What?
You don't
that's
think?
not racist though. How's
Because it was
that?
a nigga?
So
No, but we're going like I felt like
No.
that was okay. Listen to this. No,
They
listen.
trying to make you feel the live experience. No one
No.
wants to feel that, bro.
They want you to feel the hurt, the pain. You're on an HBCU tour
No.
to go see blackness at its greatest, and they gonna take you to a
That's
fucking
sick.
I didn't think it
hotel.
was- I didn't think
not
it was
even
sick.
not even
For
tell you
me,
about it, and I
but-
know where a nigga come in with a fucking whip talking
And
about.
that's
shut
not
the
where
fuck
our
up.
history starts, which is very.
No, but
And then
nobody
there's so
said
much-
that.
Oh,
no,
yeah, nobody
I
said
think
that. Nobody said that, right.
said
Nobody
that's where
said
it
that.
I just don't
started.
think
You're
they should
making
have. They
assumptions
shouldn't have
now.
brought.
Like,
They
damn.
shouldn't have
No,
brought.
I know
we
they
should start on
should
ship.
have.
They
I
shouldn't have
think
brought
they
a
should
bunch of
I
black
think they
kids
should have. It was
without
good.
telling them what
It
to
was
Did some
good.
fight back?
No,
Everybody just went on
because
the-
it was. Listen, I'm trying to tell you how the fucking
Everyone was
down.
like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Listen, so basically, one of our teachers, the teacher, I'm not gonna lie, he was a bitch. They bitched his ass. They told his ass to bend over, and they like raped him like in front of all of us. And
You think this was educational and something you should have experienced?
hell yeah, like for me, I already knew how this shit went down, but we had a lot of like other people of different like Somali, Ethiopians come on a trip, and a lot of them never knew shit like that. So, and
I got a
they're
question.
trying to join the wave now, so they might as well see
You
how.
think
this
they
shit.
doing that to Jewish kids?
What?
You
It
think-
depends
you-
on.
you
Are we
think-
talking about the real Jews or are we talking
No,
about?
I'm talking about the ones that experienced the Holocaust, right?
Okay.
The aesthetic Jews. You think they take in? Because they
Wait,
have
but
their
can't
they,
you
they
go
have their.
I would do that. I would want my child to do that.
No,
I don't
but
have an
I'm
issue
saying,
with
like,
it.
they have-
Personally,
Yeah.
I feel like it's how
Yes,
locked
but
in you are with
they're
yourself
not doing
and your
that.
culture.
They're not
I
like,
feel like
we're
I'm
going on a college trip.
well aware.
Comfortable.
We're going on
Yeah,
a
like,
college
I
trip
know
to
what
visit
the fuck-
Jewish
Yeah.
colleges, and out of nowhere they bring you to a conference room and say, "Nine, shut the fuck up."
No, it wasn't that. But that wasn't the case. Don't make
That's
it
what
seem
you-
like that.
You said
I'm
that
hearing
dude
two
out of
different
nowhere-
opinions,
you
which
said
is
that
his
wasn't the
opinion,
case.
which is your
You
opinion.
said he came
and
out of nowhere with a whip.
He
cracking
I think
you
did,
like,
that's-
shut
but
the fuck
we
up.
went down there to
Fair, y'all got
learn
two
too.
different
Like
opinions.
we went to a lot of different like historical sites, a whole bunch of shit. But the main reason was to go see
You would
schools.
have got to rape and do it in front of me, bro. Pineapple.
And then no one was like, "Whoa,
No,
no."
Pineapples.
motherfuckers could have left. No, they were. Motherfuckers was like, whoa, the whole time. Like they made us like sit. It was crazy.
I'd have been like, "I'm good. I'll meet y'all
Yeah.
out front."
Yeah, I'm
No,
uncomfortable.
you could have did
I
that.
don't
You
know.
had the option.
I
On
definitely
you guys when I
personally-
leave for emotional damage. Thanks.
emotional.
It-
I would have
was-
sued they
It was cool.
traumatized
No,
after
for me.
this.
Shout out to
No,
whoever
don't
did that for
Leah,
us.
So
scared of her.
it's
Scared.
Shit, I got
That
to
shit
see.
whack, bro.
I don't think it was.
But is there anything you want the people to know? Our little, we got a little platform, something slight. You feel me? Something slight. Before you leave.
Yeah, I would definitely say, far as, and this platform isn't just for artists. If I'm correct.
You're correct.
The way today time is, internet and networking, promoting, marketing, getting your face out there and getting your voice heard from like in front of the lens, and not just speaking on your craft, actually speaking on humanity, you as a person, and actually speaking on emotions, what you're passionate about, and not just speaking on your skills and your craft and your career and what you're just set out to do. I believe that's the most best thing and smartest thing to do in life, because we're not going to live forever. And with it being recorded nowadays, I feel the internet's going to outlive us. Yeah. Like YouTube might outlive us. They might come up with YouTube 2 or some shit, but it might. But stuff like this document, it's like a diary. It's documentation. This is your life, like, so if you have loved ones or anything like that, you want to leave something behind, reach out, get on these podcasts, get in front of that camera, let your story be heard, and don't be afraid to speak. How we was talking about mental health. I feel like that's something that I was afraid to speak on, and this setting, this environment, the vibes here actually made me comfortable enough to speak on that. So if you have a story and you want to be heard, and you're going through something, definitely speak on it. Don't be afraid, yo, because somebody might reach out and be like, yo, I'm going through the same thing.
Exact thing.
How do you cope with it? What are you doing to cope with it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about helping one another.
Are you in a relationship?
Aaliyah.
Honestly, I'm not in a relationship, but I am dating and talking to someone, and hopefully, we get to that point. But if not, then I'll still be,
Wow, she doesn't like make a little more effort after you just said that on live. Like, she's hopefully not the one, gang.
No, it ain't that. I mean, I like to take things slow, because
for sure.
Like
I'm
the
just
way I think
shit.
about it, if you say you're a king, you got your castle or whatever. It's for a nigga that, I ain't gonna say nigga, but this for a man that got his stuff together.
A man,
a man. I'd say a nigga,
a man.
So I'm gonna start saying a man more.
No, it's two different things.
Yeah, no, there is two different. There is, a man.
But when a man has his stuff together and his home is his castle, he don't want a queen next to him that he has to keep his eye open, because that's when you're most vulnerable, when you're asleep. She can kill you, slit your throat at any time. I want somebody that's gonna protect me and make it like, I'm comfortable, where I can go to sleep first and be like, okay, she's up, she good, at peace.
Right.
What you said, at peace. I like that. So currently, I'm dating someone. So I'm not gonna say I'm single or in a relationship.
You're dating.
I'm dating. Yeah, I'm dating.
For sure.
Well, alrighty.
Well, wait, no.
Okay.
Y'all single? Yeah, y'all want to put I'm coming with fire. I'm coming with fire.
Yeah.
Look.
I feel like my status changes every time we ask this question.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
No, I think I'm gonna lock you in though, because
winter's coming.
Man, no more cold December. I'm trying to
they're
move.
doing the same thing.
No more hot girl summer.
Nah. But I'm just scared. I don't know. I like somebody though.
Yeah, I like somebody, but I'm not dating. I'm celibate. Like, I told them I'm celibate. I've been celibate. I'm so serious. I think Jack, who thought I was lying, like, he just thinks so low of me.
It's not that hard,
I don't
though.
know why. It's really not.
Especially with all these
really
vibrators,
not.
it's just not.
It's really like, beat your own meat. Like, I'll
Facts.
beat my meat, but like, I'm not fucking with no niggas right now.
Bro.
But I like somebody, but it's a long distance, so either way, like, I'm really like saving myself for marriage.
That's right.
So serious, yeah.
I think it's a different word though. It's like,
celibate. Because I've had sex before.
No, it's a different one.
I don't know.
I think celibate celibate when you never had sex.
That's called
that's version. Yeah, that's a version.
Celibate is just when you decide not to have sex anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
He got the definitions up right now. Look, hey, he ain't never wrong on me. I'm like,
no, that's why we keep him back there for real. Though.
We go to boss.
Yeah, we all been in them awkward cafeteria auditorium meetings, with the whole school where someone's running around trying to make celibacy seem cool and shit.
Really, like,
it is cool. I think that's
up
wrong.
to you
Though.
as
Like,
a person, yeah.
if you could actually like, and especially if you're dating though, if you're like actively dating, and
yeah, that's why I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm with somebody, I'm gonna want to have sex.
That's
with
what
you.
I'm
So that's
saying,
why I
like-
haven't been entertaining nobody at all. Like, cause yeah, like they said, like I think a last interview, like we was talking about girls, they like sex drive is way higher than men.
Yeah,
I'm
scientifically that has been proven. Women think about sex more than men. Scientifically.
Wow,
I'm celibate, but
sounds
just not
about
by
right.
choice.
So,
Like I just
so for me to be
none of
celibate,
these niggas,
and I have hoes that will be hoes for me.
they can't
Like
get
that's
this
big for me because I could call up any nigga right now. So
Facts.
So like, I'm just saying, like, yeah, and I do think about sex a lot. So this is
I
a fact.
got a question now. I got a question. Hold on, Trap. I got a question. So when you're celibate, are you allowed to use toys?
That's why I'm like, I don't know if that counts. I actually.
What kind of?
Wait.
I know that makes
Hey, I'm
me
trying- 'cause that's still penetration, right? I mean, that's still penetration. It's just not.
I actually don't. I was gonna say I actually don't use toys. I just clit action.
Yeah, I don't inject,
Personally.
put anything inside of me.
Sorry guys,
I don't like doing that.
play.
R-rated. Just getting a little R-rated, just a little bit. Sorry guys.
Hey, I'll tell you
No,
this,
I
but this is what I mean. It's
Yes, I'm
comfortable here.
open.
Like,
Yeah,
like
I'm
it's
open.
comfortable here.
This is
You're
a
like,
safe space.
man, you talk about whatever you want to talk about. Yeah,
I think that technically wouldn't be celibate because
You're
sex
still
is
having
sex.
some point, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But like,
penetrating.
I'm talking about penetration.
We'll
I have
call
not
it
had.
adult
But I mean,
celibacy.
like, oral
That's
sex
hard
is
not
not
to just.
That's sex.
right.
Nah,
you
yeah.
gotta
And that's
burn them
the
motherfuckers.
clit,
You
so-
still got them in the drawers. Like, I know
Yeah,
where
I
it's
never
at.
had toys though. I never.
You never. So what do you?
I just said clit
Oh,
action.
look,
That's masturbation.
Yeah, masturbate where you
That's
just
not sex.
the
That's
clit.
sex.
No, I'm saying like, how do you
Wow.
not have a toy?
masturbation is sex.
Like,
You
I
should
should go
get a
buy.
toy.
Yeah, I'm like old enough to go get a toy. Like
Yeah, I know.
myself,
That's
like,
how I felt. Like I
should
didn't
go get
even
one.
order that shit to my mom's house. I
Well,
had
we know what
shipped that
Aaliyah's
shit to my
doing
friend's
for
house.
apologetically
God. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Oh my gosh.
But do y'all y'all are in a relationship though? Do y'all masturbate or no?
Right, because you have booty available like at all times.
Like if they're not available,
no, there's no such thing if they're not. Why would they be available? Why would
the
they?
period,
Oh,
just had a baby, out of town.
Hey,
But sometimes they
long-
run the red light.
Right. Yeah,
And
y'all
some
did.
girls
Y'all
say
did
no.
say
Look,
I
that.
feel
look,
like
there's a-
you
there's
don't
a-
want to have sex.
Cherokee, like, let me shut
That
the fuck
counts.
up. I got in trouble last time, so I'm gonna
I
just
feel
shut
like-
the fuck up.
I feel like there's a difference between like a new relationship.
Bro, I don't know what happened. I lost control of the wheel. They're driving with emotions, and I lost control of the wheel. G, look, I don't know what happened, man.
You asked the question, Dondon.
Oh, man.
you
Listen.
guys,
Right, this your show.
I was
We
asked
living
the
in this
question.
motherfucker.
You feel me? But no,
Literally though.
y'all rocking with T3P podcast. You feel me?
Right.
You know, stay tuned. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got nothing but the shout out to Jack and congratulations on the
Right.
baby.
Yeah,
you
Baby
feel me?
Jack,
Do we know if it's a boy or girl?
it's a
It's a
boy.
boy.
I think
Zakari.
I know he going crazy. I know he
Zakari.
turned up. Oh, me.
He rapping to him already.
Oh,
already.
But Jack is
Super
hilarious. You see how he
That's
did
so
Nadia?
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super cute.
You know she.
She
you
was
know,
like, I love you too. I was like, oh my god.
Last night.
facts. He had the baby at 422. Sounds about right.
Wow,
Wow.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
420.
He's gonna have to hide the ashtray.
Literally.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put that on the baby.
Leo, 2 more Leos to the game.
Y'all
Leo,
almost had a
Leo
bird.
squad.
Leo
Our
Leo
birthday,
squad.
nah. Rico birthday. Sorry, Rico
Rico's
birthday coming
birthday,
up.
yeah.
Happy birthday to Rico.
Your
Soon.
Don't say that.
yo,
Shit, where we
we
going
getting
after?
ratchet.
Different word.
We going ratchet.
Thank you.
Bro,
We
we
gonna-
gotta wrap
Rico's
up the
gonna get
episode.
ratchet. We're gonna get ratchet at the concert though.
What's another word for ratchet?
How might
Respectfully.
what made you say that I got
Ghetto.
ratchet?
Oh, there we go.
respectfully, ghetto.
What made you say that I got ratchet?
I don't want to
I'm
go here.
energetic.
I'm ratchet.
Is this
so I
part
don't
of the
care.
game? Take a shot or pass? I pass. I'll take a shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
better
okay.
pass.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yep,
Why?
But before we go, what's
Why?
y'all
Don't do
zodiac
that.
signs?
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo.
I am Aquarius. You know the
Aquarius.
fucking vibes.
Okay.
What are you?
I
I'm
was
a
just
Leo, big dog.
Leo, big dog, big
Appreciate
dog.
everybody being here. It's Leo season. I know you guys all got your turn, but you know the best is in the building.
I'm a Scorpio.
scared.
Leos are natural
I don't know
born
how I
leaders.
feel about
I fuck
Scorpios.
them. Yeah, we
No,
kind of.
my dad is Scorpio. We're like besties though. Like
My girl is a Scorpio.
Oh yeah, you're a
She
Virgo.
crazy.
Scorpios are Virgo's evil twin.
Yeah, I had a bad experience with a Scorpio though. So.
Yeah, me too. So
They
I don't
look
like
crazy.
them.
Scorpios are really like, I feel like they live double lives, like with them, like within their self and the world.
Yeah, we
Like-
have a different outlook on the world. We actually can see things that other people can't
I
see.
believe that.
Not all
I
of them,
definitely
obviously.
Yeah,
like
they're the ones that ain't
from
in
the-
tune with themselves.
Yeah, the ones that ain't in tune,
they probably
they're
fighting
lost
that,
in the
like,
sauce.
fighting that. They're like, what?
Y'all are very
It's scary,
like
yo.
chill though.
Y'all
you
are
chill?
very.
Until the
I would
end.
say I'm very
Yeah,
chill.
you guys are very
Well,
passionate.
you don't want to cross a Scorpio.
Yeah,
like,
they don't give like they will stop fucking with you. I think. Would you stop fucking
Yeah,
with motherfuckers?
I call it
Like-
exile. I exile people.
Mhm.
You feel me?
Like, for me, it takes a
exile.
minute.
I'm gonna have to you. They say shit like that.
Like,
I exile
scared.
people. Like, oh, stay away.
like scared of y'all. Like, I'm gonna just keep my distance from y'all.
Oh,
God
man.
damn, I'm
wanna
not
come
trying to
back.
get
Yeah, I wanna
exiled.
come back.
What do you mean exiled?
Like, literally, I'm scared.
Oh my god.
Y'all are crazy for sure.
Shit me off.
Right? Like, all right.
Well, yeah, we all are crazy in a way.
Yeah.
For sure. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I just have a little thing with Scorpios. I don't know. They're a no for me.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too,
But-
I would say.
But yeah.
Aquarius and Scorpios, they're not compatible.
Yeah, good. See,
Yeah.
leave me alone, guys. Leave me alone. We're not compatible. We're not fucking compatible. Those probably are my enemies. I ain't gonna lie. No, but you
No, I
seem cool as
can't.
fuck, and like your vibe and everything cool as fuck. So I'm not gonna put you in the box with the other Scorpios. You could come in the triangle with me.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even though you're a
Scorpios like to
Scorpio,
control, and Aquarius don't like to be controlled.
Exactly.
Aquarius like to, you know,
yeah,
they
they're
like to do what
heavy
they
on
like
the
to
control. I'm heavy on the no. So
Yep.
it's just like it's not gonna
Yeah.
work. It's not
Y'all
gonna
are
work.
independent too. Would you say that?
do. Which ones? Who?
Scorpios?
For sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We definitely independent, but we still like, we're like protectors. Like if we call you our friend or our like relative, like loved ones or something, like we'll go all out. It don't matter. Like we go all out.
All right.
It depends on a Scorpio
Yeah.
too. You know, you got because what Future a Scorpio, Boosie a Scorpio, Drake a Scorpio.
Oh, they do go
Yeah,
all
there's a lot
out.
of
a Scorpio.
They do
They're-
all out.
you know, Scorpios are the most like produced of the astrological sign, and then Aquarius is the least. So there's
Wow.
least
Why?
I did not know
Aquarius
that.
Fucking
in
on
the world.
Valentine's Day.
On my
That's
son,
why-
yeah,
that's
that's what.
That's why.
That's crazy.
Because
I was.
February is the time you get conceived, and they want to put all the love and stuff. Not for Aquarius, so that y'all would fuck and make more Scorpios, because you guys are really the devils. But we're not even gonna drag that theory. We're not gonna drag that theory because we got this Scorpio.
We do like
here,
we
and
do
he's lovely.
close to death
but
and stuff.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
The
scared.
underworld
I'm scared.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's least of the Aquarius, the creator.
Man, y'all are
We
y'all
different.
got it.
Nah, but yeah,
It's like, y'all got
trying to
it.
But where we how the time looking? We
past
wrapping it
the
up?
time. We at 1
Yeah.
hour, so
This is what
Yeah.
this is what
this
fun
what-
looks like. This is what fun
fun
looks
looks
like.
like.
I got some for Don.
yes, when it's
Me
a
and
good
Don Don go way
conversation,
back.
it just
Y'all
drags
do?
on.
Oh yeah.
Back
Oh
from high
yeah.
school. He was one of the first people I think in high school that was doing the entrepreneur thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
definitely inspired by Don Don.
Before
People
the
don't know that.
PPP.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
Like
I
bro,
got-
like actually, bro, right sitting in front of me inspired me to do what the fuck I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to bro. But
Thank
That
you.
camera just turned off.
It's okay. We still
no,
got
it's
this
cool.
one.
Yep.
Yeah,
one.
we finna sign off
So
right
Don
now.
Don,
so.
the last thing I wanted to say was what you got, like, where's life taking you now? You know, with entrepreneur, all your skill sets and everything.
Mhm.
Like, where do you see yourself?
I'm honestly trying to get back to isolation.
Let me get like a year from now. You want to go back to, in the crib?
I want to go back to isolation. I feel like this is the Matrix, and I don't want to be in the Matrix no more. I don't want to be a part of it. I just really came in the Matrix to find my woman and to lead a Matrix. But I've been here for a while, and I made a lot of promises where I will drop a tape every month until the end of this year. So I'm kind of in it until the end of this year, but I'm transitioning to gaming, live streaming on Twitch and YouTube, where where I'm just in the crib and like I like to control what's around me. In the Matrix, you can't really control what's out there. You know, it's what they believe. You know, and you're just one grain of rice versus them. So from a year from now, I'm hoping to just kind of be able to stay to myself. And you know, people hurt people. As much as I love and help and care for people, I'm always on the short end of the stick. No matter if I created it, no matter if it's my idea, no matter if I invested into it, put money behind a person, no matter if a person had nothing and I came and gave them everything, they would still hurt you.
Right.
So I'm kind of fed up with being hurt. And I think the best thing for me to do is just to go back into my isolation, at least until authority falls. Because once authority falls, then I feel like I can do what I want to do without authority stepping in my way.
Right.
You know? But other than that, yeah.
All right.
I mean, jaw droppers. And they like, damn.
For sure. But just tell everybody. Oh, what were you going to say?
Oh, no. We good.
Oh, just tell everybody your socials where they can find you. I know you're finna isolate, but still before then, so they can tap in with you and everything.
Twitch, all that.
Yeah, if you have your Twitch already, that would be dope.
Yeah, check out the Twitch. It's Team Awake. I really don't like being asleep, but it's Team Awake 369. And far as the music, DonDonTheGreat, no space, but if you type in space, it'll still pop up. It's DonDonTheGreat. And shout out to I'm gonna say shout out to Jadakiss. You know, I've been talking to Jadakiss, and shout out to Sheik Luch for mentioning me in that song. Talk About It, The Locks. So definitely check that out. And I just hope everybody stay blessed, yo. Stay blessed. Take care of yourselves. You know.
Yeah.
Y'all know what's going down. Top 3 Podcast signing out.
This is what I do. It's like butter, baby. You know?